I am Favour Woka and welcome to Telco Wealth Academy. In our last video, we learned a lot. If you've not watched that video, please go back and watch this video and make sure you like it. Now, do well to subscribe as well. Now, we're going to look at how to sign up and sign in to the Zoom account. So, if you want to sign up, you just go to sign up, and then there are a list of things you need to put down, such as your date of birth, your email, your phone number, and some other details. So you just have to fill in those spaces. And when you're done filling in those spaces, you'll be required to put down the password you're going to use for the account, the password that you will remember. Please put down the password that is easy for you to remember, and if possible, you can write it down on a paper that you can easily go back to. So now that's it for signing up. So now let's learn how to sign in to the Zoom account. Now you go to sign in, you put down your email and your password. So I'll put down my email and my password, and it takes me down to the Zoom meeting mainly. Now I'm done putting in my email address and password. So what do? You sign in. So you're going to sign in, and then it takes you to the world of Zoom, as I called it earlier in my last video. So let's wait for it. Okay, it's here now. So now we have different things on our list. Wow, this is lovely, right? We have new meeting. If you want to start up a new meeting, you can actually go to this point. You want to create a meeting and you want to invite people, you can actually go to this point. What about join meeting? Remember, I've done this earlier. In our last video, I taught you how to join a meeting, and this is what this code or this box here does. You have to join the meeting. That is, press your password and your meeting ID. So now you can schedule a meeting here, and you can share your screen. For instance, you're giving a presentation that requires you showing a video or a picture. You can come to this spot and share your screen. Okay, and then when you go down below, you see meet and chat. You can actually chat with people in the meeting. Then you have meetings that you have attended and meetings that you will attend, as well as the contacts on your phone, or those people who have Zoom, as well as the setting. Yes. So now let's go to them one after the other to understand this better. Now I want to create a new meeting. So now what do? I just have to start the meeting. I can put off my video. This is the setting here where I can put off my video. If you don't want people to see you in the meeting, you can put off your video. So what do? You put it off and then start the meeting. So the meeting is about to start. Here we go. I'm the host of this meeting now, so I can start the meeting. Now this is the problem or the challenge we all face. So usually when someone invites you to a meeting, this is what you see, right? You have where we can mute ourselves, start the video. If you want to see what is happening here, you can start the video, as well as, yes, this is how it looks like. And then you can share your screen here as the host. This is only done by the host. So if you're hosting the meeting, you can share your screen. You can share from your Microsoft OneDrive, you can share from your Google Drive, you can share from your box, your photo, your documents, wherever you want to share from your web, and your screen as well. If you want to share your whiteboard, for instance, now in school, use your chalkboard or your whiteboard to write down things. Now, for instance, I want to teach you guys how to do 1 plus 1. I can do it here, and people I invited will see everything I am doing. Is this not amazing? Wonderful, right? This is a very cool app that you guys can download and do whatever you want to do, especially meetings, please. Meetings. So I can actually erase whatever I have written. It's just like a whiteboard. Awesome. So now this is for sharing. I can stop to share my screen here. So if I want to stop, I stop and then move. I'm actually the only participant here, so I'm the host of the meeting. Here is the problem we face. For instance, you invite someone for the meeting and you find out that the meeting is so noisy. Some people cannot mute themselves. They've not been trained on how to mute themselves. What do? As the host, you can mute everybody. Okay? Here it's the column for mute all. You can mute everybody that is found in that meeting. And then you'll be the only one speaking to avoid the noise. Okay? So now you can actually invite people for the meeting. Here is invite. When you invite them, you can invite them through your messages, your Gmail, or invite through Zoom contacts. There are some people that have Zoom already in their phone. So through Zoom contacts, then you copy invite link and then send through your WhatsApp and some other places that you want it to be. And then your meeting will be set for you and people would come into your meeting and you have a lot of participants. For now, I'm the only one here. So when you're done with this, you can actually chat with your participant here. You can chat with everybody. You can decide to choose the person you want to chat with. When there are a lot of people here, you can choose who you want to chat with. You might not want to chat with everybody. So you can write down whatever you want to say down here and good, voila, you're set. So you can write things like you can ask your questions and some other things, drop your questions on the chat box and all that, and people can do that. Then you have the meeting setting. You know what the meeting setting looks like. So now if for instance you don't want any more people coming inside your meeting, you don't want it to be filled up, you can lock your meeting. Then you have people in the waiting room. For instance, you give someone your password and the ID. What do? You're going to get them back into the meeting. So people will be on at the waiting room and then you go there and get them into the meeting. You can allow participants to share screen, you can allow them to chat with everybody, and you can also allow them to rename themselves. You can also allow them to unmute themselves. You have the power to do this. It's all in your hand as the host of the meeting. So now I can have my meeting topic here. This is the host control. Play, join and leave sound. So all these things are the things that the host of the meeting can actually do. And you can also show the name when participants join. Show non-video participants. It's all going to show. Some people don't like showing their videos, like they don't want to allow you to see their face. So it's possible. So now we are done with this. So we know what it looks like. So for instance, now you have someone or you are inside the meeting, please remember to mute yourself. If not, whatever you're saying will be heard by the whole world or people in the meeting. Please mute yourself. It's actually very embarrassing stuff. And if you're not in a place, a conducive environment where maybe you're not well dressed, you can put off your video. Okay, so to avoid more embarrassment. So now we are done with this. I can actually end the meeting. This is how to end the meeting. You click on end and then end meeting for all and leave meeting. They are two different things. You're ending meeting for all, that means the meeting for everybody has ended. So now you want to leave the meeting. You, the host, will leave the meeting. You alone will leave the meeting. Sorry. So you want to leave this meeting or I end the meeting. So if I end the meeting for all, it's going to end the meeting. So I can decide to start a new meeting if I want to. So now Remember, I've shown you how to join in our last video, so you can check the video again to get much more info. Now you can schedule a meeting. This is really nice. For instance, you want to have a topic, okay, how to sell rice. It's written down here, and that's going to be the topic of your meeting or your seminar, whatever you want to hold. And then you set a date when you want it to occur. Maybe I want it today, and then I set the time for it, and then I set, and then I set. So usually it's 40 minutes. Some people subscribe for more than 40 minutes for their meeting. It depends on you. So I have to use my meeting is actually going to be 40 minutes. That's the time limit for me. And then this is the password, meeting password. So if for instance you want to invite people into your meeting, this is the password you're going to give to them, and your username is actually here. This is the sorry I said username. Your meeting ID is actually here. So this is what you're going to use. So I can actually decide now to on my video or participants video should be on. I can actually make them on their video. Please on your video, please on your video, if it's going to be possible for them. Some people don't like showing their faces, but you can actually ask them to put on their video. So now when you're done with this, you can also do your screen share, which I actually shown you in the meeting. So for instance, if you're hosting the meeting, you can allow your participant to screen share, or you can screen share yourself. So now we are done with this. How about meeting and chat? All these things are available. I showed you how to chat. You can chat with your participants, and your participants can also chat as well. All those things are all in the settings. So this is how it looks like. So I can decide to start my meeting. I can decide to send an invitation, start or send an invitation. I have to send them through Gmail messages and some other places. Or I can copy to my clipboard and then copy the link, send to different people on Facebook, WhatsApp, and then my meeting is set for me. And then I'll get my participant scrolling in to my meeting. So now you have your contacts, you can enable your phone to get contacts. So you can enable that, but they say they don't allow or they don't store contact information here. But if you want to, you can. You can also go to the setting. For instance, you want to sign out, you can sign out here. Here you can sign out. So this place gives you everything you need to set up your meeting. So do well to subscribe to this video. Please subscribe, and you'll be getting much more interesting videos as you subscribe. So please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Thank you so much for your time.